Hello once again, Dave Knight here at Knight Capital Management. Thanks for watching. Thanks once again for being here. Today in our trading room, which obviously we have that free trial for 21 days, I had an interesting question asked to me privately, and it concerns my use of vision boards and how I perceive the value of that. And what I'd like to talk to you in this short video and then actually show you, well, me talking to you, and then actually show you my vision board when I'm done talking, so that you can understand the concept and the power of a vision board and what I mean by that. Obviously everyone has different ways of the way they look at different things, but I think if you actually have a material item that you're hunting for, it gives you something to shoot for. Now, people talk about goals, and I think the easiest way to explain goals is to have something to shoot for. So you need to have a short-term goal, you need to have a medium-term goal, and then obviously you need to have that long-term goal as well. Now, a short-term goal for me would be to take my account from where we started the account balance, $3,500, and take it to $7,000. Now, that means that I had earned $3,500 in profit from the starting account balance. So if you want to follow along mathematically, it's $3,500. Now, I can pull half of that out from the account. So if I divide that by 2, what I get is $1,750. Now, here's where the incentive kicks in. If you divide that $1,750 by 2, you come up with $875. So that $875 is your money to spend. And as the short-term goal that you'll see, I got a new video camera right there listed as part of that goal to reach that. So what does that mean to you? My short-term goal is to get my account to $7,000. Once I get to $7,000, half of a gain, basically, the $3,500 divided by 2, that means $1,750 I'm going to physically pull away from the account, somewhere between $1,750 and $1,500 roughly. And then half of that I'm going to use to spend on whatever I want, whatever my desire is. Or in this case, whatever your desire is. Now, example of a medium-term goal. Well, let's just take our account balance, which we started at $3,500, right? And then we added $1,750 to it. So we start our account balance this on round 2 here at $5,250. So that means that we have an account balance once we get through this period of time of $10,500. That's $10,500. So what we did is we earned in profit $5,250 of profit, right? Now, of that $5,250, half of that is $2,625. All right, so that's the money you're physically pulling out. And 26, obviously the other part of this equation is you need to save half of it. So half goes to savings, back to the reserve fund, and the other half goes to spend it on whatever the heck you want. So of the $2,625 divided by 2, that comes up with $1,312.50. Now, as you're going to see on my vision board, what represents that medium-term goal for me, the $1,312.50. Now that, obviously we can talk about, I'm just giving you some examples of short-term, medium-term, and then we're going to look at a really long-range goal here. Anyway, so we got $1,312.50 that we have to spend, $1,312.50. It's my money to go spend on whatever I want. Well, you'll see on the vision board that you're looking in front of you, after I get done talking here, that represents a new LED TV with a surround sound and a PlayStation 3. All that together is going to be able to get me to $1,300 roughly in tax or whatnot. So that money is spoken for. So right now what I got in front of me is goals to reach each level, right? And so now let's talk about the long-term goal. So here we are in front of the long-range goal that I want to talk about. And right now, that long-range goal, now I'm going to show you how you can back in to what your trading account size needs to be to reach some of your long-range goals that you want to have. So this is the stuff that you're dreaming for, right? This is that stuff like, wow, it's so far out there, I don't know if I can ever get to it. But the first step of reaching a goal is to actually have something to reach for. For me, it's that green Camaro that I have posted on my vision board. You're going to see an example. Now, it might not be a green Camaro by the time I get there, but right now that represents $41,000 because that's roughly what the list price of that is. Now, what's my account size have to be able to afford that $41,000 Camaro? I got to take it times 2, times 2, times 2 again. That comes up with $328,000. So I need to have in my account $328,000 to be able to go and if I want to take pennies down to the local car dealer and give them $41,000 of pennies. You know, wheel in the 18-wheeler and give them pennies for a car. I bet you we can get it lower than $41,000 if we're coming in with cash, right? But anyway, you know what I mean. $328,000 account for a long-term goal, and you're going to pull away from that amount of money. You're going to pull out $82,000. You're going to put $41,000. You're going to sock it away. You're going to take that other $41,000 and you're going to spend it on something that you really want and your desire, whatever that is. Now, this is an example of how to utilize a vision board and using the vision board to reach your goals. Now, we talked about reaching a short term, a medium term, and then the long term goal here. So let's take a look at the vision board that I'm talking about. Alright, I said that we would talk about vision boards and so forth. And in the video, I don't know if you remember this video some years ago. It's called The Secret. And DVD. It's taken pretty much Napoleon Hill's concept and using what John Asseroff actually in the DVD called The Secret talked about a vision board. And that really stuck with me. In the book, The Answer by John Asseroff and Murray Smith, they continue to talk about a lot more stuff, but I highly recommend that book too, by the way. But this is an example of something that I really wanted as a kid growing up that I couldn't afford. But this is the Civil War chess set that was offered out at Franklin Mint in the 80s, if you remember. The I don't know if you might be too young to even think about it, but I remember as a kid growing up, you can get 2 pieces every month for 16 or 12 months, however that offer went to, and the Union side and the North side. And I'm a huge Civil War fan, and this is my favorite piece, and this is the reason why I got it all in the beginning. This is Stonewall Jackson, obviously my role model. This guy, it was fearless in battle. Undefeated as a warrior, as a commander. Never lost a fight. Only had one draw that was planned draw. And only one Union general can claim that he had a draw on General Jackson. His greatest victory at Chancellorsville also caused his demise as well. But things that make you... This is what ifs are all about, right? What if Stonewall would have lived? Would the South have won the Civil War? I don't know. Personally, I don't care. I'm glad America's the way it is. I wish we didn't have as much debt as a nation, and I wish taxes weren't so high and other odds and ends, but we still live in a free society. And one of the only true freedoms that we have to seek our own. This is the Union side. And Grant being their king. Let me just pull him out. I apologize for shaking. And Lee being the king of the South, right? So here's Grant's picture, and it focuses in, if it focuses. There we go. There's Grant. Remember that these pieces look so big in the video. I mean, in the commercials, they made them look like they were like 2 feet tall, and they're only a couple inches tall, really. There's Lee, General Robert E. Lee. It focuses in again. It's got too many things it's trying to look at right now. It's a little webby. There's Lee. And this obviously was that connection, right? They were a really tough connection back in the day. Those two combined. When Lee lost Jackson, he said I had lost my right arm. So that's how important and Jackson was to Lee itself. And the South never recovered from the loss of Stonewall Jackson. There just was never another Stonewall. There was other people that tried, but there was never another Stonewall Jackson. Now, here's my vision board. Let me just back off a little bit. And I've got my business goals on top, right up through there. I got my personal goals of being a better person and stuff like this here. I'll focus in here. Focus. Focus in God. Humility, family. Love, strength and health. Relaxation and self-esteem. Trust and trading success. Notice that trading success is number 5. And there's the Camaro that I was talking about in the video. And then the $41,000, the price tag on it. And having $328,000 in your account to be able to drive that in your driveway. That's a long-term goal, example of a long-term goal. No, this is the goal that I'm hunting for right now. A new HD DVD. This is a projector Sony Handycam. It's what I want. It's what I'm looking for right now. And the price of this is, hold on bud please, okay? I'm videoing right now. Just want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
No, don't do that. Don't put your hand on the camera. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll be done, okay? Alright, that's my little man. He played his first flag game on just the other day, or yesterday actually, Sunday. Here's the Google TV by Sony. Not that I'd get this one, but it's a 40-inch screen, 46-inch screen. And this is an example of a medium goal. Now I've actually put 3 goals here, 3 different items that I want for this medium goal. We talked about that. A Sony PlayStation 3, that would be the Blu-ray player for me, but the gaming system for the boys. And there's the list price of that. And did I show the list price of the TV? This is all my medium. And the last is the surround sound for the... How could you have a TV and spend this money without getting that surround sound? So this is a Sony surround sound. And you can see the price of that's $209. And these are all examples. These 3 combined is an example of a medium-term goal that I was talking about. And then we have the long-range goal over here being the Camaro that I'm hunting for. And not that that's exactly what I want, but like I said, I'd have to have $328,000, make my account that high to be able to go out to the dealership and drive in and surprise my wife with my new purchase, right? So, examples of long-term goals and how you get to them, right? First you got to define the goal. Its purpose, what you need to know. What are the resources that you currently use? What are the roadblocks? What are the steps you're going to take to get to that goal? And obviously the miscellaneous. And I have my vision board. This is my current business, where you actually see a variation of this particular on our home website page. My planning board, my current goal. The TCB trading strategy, that's what we're talking about in the trading room right now and demonstrating. And name of my company, Knight Capital Management, and that makes up my vision board. Alright, and well, that covers the vision board, as I like to call it. Actually, I never call it a vision board. John Asseroff is the first person. I'm sure he heard it from someone else, because there's nothing new under the sun out there, but it's an example of my vision board and how I use it and utilize it. Alright, Dave Knight here at Knight Capital Management. Great trading, everybody. We'll see you. Remember, we do have that 21-day free trial of our trading room. We look forward to having you in our room when it makes sense to, no obligation, just come on and join us. And if you like what you see, then you'll stay. If not, then I wish you all the best. We'll see you on our next video, or we'll, obviously I might see you by email or by phone. Just your choice. Talk to you soon. Bye now.